Cornbread.
Before we dive in, here's your required disclaimer. This podcast uses satire and dark humor to discuss very real and very messed up events. We roast the powerful, not the powerless. We don't joke about the victims, but we will joke about the people who thought the rules didn't apply to them. Are you still with us? Good. Now let's get uncomfortable.
Beans and Cornbread. And welcome to episode 004 of Beans and Cornbread. Jess, I see you over there. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
I am doing great.
Good.
Hey, I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
And today we have a very interesting topic. Are you ready for it?
Hit me.
It is UFOs, UAPs, and butt stuff.
Awesome. Perfect.
You like that?
Yep.
Which part?
All of it.
Okay, so we know UFOs has been the normal terminology, which meant unidentified flying objects. What do you know about UAPs?
I've heard of it. I can't remember what it stands for. I probably will never be using it. Mm-hmm. It's just, I don't know. What does it mean?
UAPs now means unidentified anomalous phenomena. So now basically, UFOs is always about flying saucers in the air. UAPs is more of a scientific term that can mean, it could be anywhere. So in the oceans, underground, anywhere, and science now is going to focus on determining what causes that. So that's the new terminology. So as we come into a new age, right? Especially, remember, because a lot of this stuff has been discussed in Congress now. So it's like, we're opening up some files. We're doing some extra stuff. We're like, okay, all these people are saying things, so it's got to be something to it. Let's now look at it from a scientific approach. No more Project Blue Book, right? Now we're going to look at UAPs in the totality. But, so it's no longer UFOs, it's UAPs.
Okay.
But there is the whole connotation about butt stuff from abductions. Because, Hollywood,
you came early on that one.
Hollywood has really played into that.
Well, and I guess a lot of people.
A lot of people?
Well, I mean, you see interviews, and I don't know. It was just, you always joke about being probed.
So that's not necessarily.
I don't know what the purpose
stuff
would be. That would be probed in the butt.
You can get probed without being probed in the butt.
But they would say it like in interview, like reenactments if you see it on shows and stuff. And I mean, this was like in the 80s though. This all started like in the
back in.
I mean, we had to get it from somewhere. I mean, we just didn't.
Yeah, we didn't make it up. It wasn't made up on Beans and Cornbread.
No. No.
So I brought a interesting thought to your brain the other night when we was laying in the bed, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, because we have these windows in our bedroom, and we have a door in our bedrooms that leads to an outside patio area. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, what if all of a sudden one night this light shines through our windows, right? You're startled awake, but at the same time, I'm just like paralyzed and you cannot wake me up, and the door opens and these gray beings with these large bulbous eyes walk in. What would you be experiencing and what would you do?
Probably in shock, or I'd just be screaming like a lunatic. I'd probably be beating on you, trying to get you awake.
Would it piss you off if I wasn't waking up?
Probably.
You'd be mad at me?
Yeah.
I must have brought the aliens.
No,
here.
I would just be screaming and I don't know. Or I would just be sitting there staring at him like, and probably stroke out. I don't know.
And it's so crazy because it's like how the human mind works. When you see something that is unconventional to your mind, right, that you could never really fathom, and it actually is happening, what happens to your mind?
I think I would just be shocked and just shaking or something. Honestly, like that, I'd be the fright.
That'd be so terrifying.
Because the door is right by the door into the rest of the house. So it's not like I can run past, you know, to get the kids or, you know.
And this is what
Plus, I wouldn't want to leave you. So I don't know.
And this is what always trips me out, too. It's like people talk about this bright light and they come, right? It's like, and no one else seems to see this. Yeah. Like neighbors or anything. It's like you're like encapsulated in your own time continuum, I guess. I mean, I'm going to go Dr. Strange here. You're encapsulated in your own time continuum. So it's like it's you and the aliens.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that you can do mentally, physically, even spiritually to stop whatever is happening from happening.
Yeah, the whole logistics of you getting kidnapped or abducted.
Same thing.
Like, how does one take you out of your apartment, like the 15th floor? Or how people, you know, because there's been all walks of life saying that they've been abducted. So how does that work? Like, how do they get you out? Do they just like?
Well, I mean, it's a higher intelligence, so it's like we try to
disassimilate you and then like beam you.
Like Star Trek?
Yeah.
Well, I think we try to think of it in such a way that we want to put it in our understanding of mathematics and physics. But for creatures that are more advanced than us, assuming, because if they can do that, obviously they would have to be, we can't understand it. So we can't put it in the context to where we could really fathom it. It's like remember the movie, you might not have seen this, but I think you have, Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind.
It's probably have, but I don't.
About abductions in Alaska, and they, you know, this woman, and they had actual psychological footage, and they split screen it with the actor that's portraying it. And I think it was that lady that played in the zombie movies. What's it called? Resident Evil.
Oh,
she was the actress, and she played in the
Fifth
movie
Element.
with Bruce Willis in Fifth Element. Yeah, that lady.
Yeah.
And so she's acting, and one of the scenes is there's a sheriff outside in this car because all this thing's been going on, so they're watching her to see if she's trying to do something.
I have seen that.
Yeah, and
that sounds familiar.
The alien spaceship arrives over the house, and her kids are abducted through the house, through the roof of the house, and you see them floating up into the alien spacecraft. Now, as a parent,
yeah, that's a big nope. That's
like, where does the fundamentals of what you believe lie in any of that?
You got to change real quick. I mean, you got to.
And then I would assume everybody who you would tell this to is going to assume you've lost it. You're crazy.
You did something to your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not like, I can't like, I don't know. I can't like, couldn't imagine anything like that and how you explained. So I don't know. That'd be really sad. And then you would end up probably going crazy. They would put you away. Unless someone saw it also. Or, I mean, but there's so many CCTV and there's so much.
And it's crazy because in the split screen.
Like everything is recorded now.
Yeah, this sheriff or deputy or whatever he was has this camera that's looking right at the house.
Oh, well, that helps.
Does it?
Well, there's a witness.
Yeah.
So at least there's there's that.
So this is my thing about that too now. So now in this day and age, the way, things can be doctored and, Photoshop and video editing software and how good the common person can make videos, you're going to question everything.
Yeah.
Everything gets questioned. Everything is like not valid. It's not like innocent until proven guilty. Right?
Unless you have different angles, different people doing the same.
Yeah. Okay, so thinking about that concept, there's been millions of people that have reported seeing UFOs and UAPs and things of that nature, and we're still at the point where there's still doubt.
What I don't get is there's still blurry footage.
Yeah.
You know, like, even in the past 10 years, if we see something on TV, you know, we'll look at UFOs or, you know, phenomenon type stuff. But the footage is never where it should be, you know, considering the technology we have, even in our phones.
So I can only think like, this is just me and conventional thought, these aliens don't wish to be seen, but, you know, there's
like
footage
a cloak.
that just captures them.
Maybe they do something to the technology.
Yeah.
Kind of fuzz it out or zap it or
We're going to zap your cameras.
Or something like that.
Or the energy that's being used does something. I don't know.
I don't know.
But the UAP phenomenon seems to go back in all of human history. When he started talking about cave art and things, you know, with the Mayan culture, and it's just like, and it's prevalent in all societies that we have had and all peoples of this planet. Even go back to the American Indians in South America.
Pyramids,
Asia, all over the world, these things have been depicted. So, I mean, even in the Bible, right? The things that were done wasn't physically possible for the normal human being. So here's a question. Here's a real question. Was Jesus an alien?
Uh-oh. I have no idea, and I'm not touching that. I don't know.
But if you look at the things that was done...
Well, yeah, I mean, he does stuff that's supernatural.
Right, and no one else could do.
Yeah. But Son of God. So, you know, I mean, we can go, that's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, so is God an alien?
And
if God is an alien and God made us, are we the aliens too?
I don't know. Let's not
we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
We're not gonna. Yeah, let's not.
Okay.
We're not gonna do a crossover yet.
So when you think of UFOs and UAPs and things of that nature, what is the number one thing that pops in your mind?
I don't think of campy stuff. You know, like I think of like I don't want to say conspiracy stuff either. I don't know. Like I want to say X-File stuff, you know, stuff that's just kind of, it's a mystery. You know, it's just odd. Like you got the crop circles or you got, like, I don't understand. How do you explain crops? I mean, yeah, there's been hoaxes, you know, but, you know, Farmer Brown is not out there 2 a.m.
Unless he just had nothing to do.
Yeah, I guess unless he's bored. But I don't know how they have like, you know, a whole herd of cows just, you know, dead the next morning. Yeah. Or, I mean, there's just the mystery part.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of mystery behind it. And like, so this was crazy to me. So I remember in history, and you can watch some video footage on this, where they had these UFOs that actually flew over, UFOs, UAPs, what you want to call it, that actually flew over the White House. And we have the video of it. So what does the normal Joe, the normal gal, think about when they see that footage?
When was this?
Back in the 50s.
Oh, they probably thought it was like Russia or something. I don't know. They probably thought it was just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Because I think it comes to a point where we as citizens, right, we hear about all these different things and we're so confused and so information laden that we just start to like, everything is numb.
Yeah, we're so desensitized about everything.
Yeah, desensitized. That's the word. That's That's
Yay.
yay.
Yeah, we are nothing phases us anymore. I mean, we know that in major subjects that we talk about.
So here's one thing I always thought about, and especially when it comes to religion. If a UFO, UAP, an alien being actually had a spacecraft that landed on, let's say, the White House lawn and came out and introduced themselves, however they do it, as being from another planet or wherever, dimension, whatever you want to say, how would that change the face of religion on this planet?
I have no idea.
I'm going to play that Jeopardy theme song.
No, I have no idea. Because I've always thought that the universe is too small. It's too big.
And ever expanding.
Yeah. For it not to, we can't be the only ones. It's insane. It's insane that we're the only inhabitable planet.
In a universe.
Or habitable planet. What's it called? Inhabitable?
Habitable.
Habitable. Yeah. I mean, it's too much.
It's our habitat.
I got it. It's too much. There's so much out there. There's so much out there.
Now, here's your perspective. It's so much out there because of what you know personally, or it's so much out there because of what someone else has told you?
Because Neil tells us. Neil told us.
Shout out Neil deGrasse Tyson. Let's go.
He's told us that there's so much out there.
The cosmos.
Yes. I mean, so it's just, I don't know. I don't know if there's another Earth. Or I don't know if there's another,
Well, statistically speaking, when they say how many stars are out there and planets and things of that nature, and stars like our sun that could support life, and looking at the distance between our planet and the sun, which is the habitable zone, our habitat, there's supposed to be billions of that. Now, life may not have formed the same way it has done here, but here's another thing. What would be the true definition of life? Because we have our own perspective of what life is, only in comparison to us. So it could be many, many, many forms of life that's taking place around us that we don't even perceive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that scary? Or what is that?
I don't know if it's scary because, I mean, I think it'd be scary if we knew it for a fact, maybe, or if we were introduced to it, but just, to me, I'm not scared because it's not a reality in my head.
So here's the thing. What is the government's role in that? To protect us from that? Like a parent, there's all this stuff going around, but you don't need to know about it. How would you feel if that was the case, or do you feel that is the case?
That is the case. I mean, they know stuff that we don't know, obviously. And it could be either, I don't know. Benefit of the doubt is because we as a group of people, that's mob mentality. There'd be freakouts. There'd be.
But okay, so.
I don't think as us as a whole could individuals could handle it, but as a whole.
But this is my thing.
I don't know.
How do we know it would be a freak out? It's the only way we know there would be some kind of freak out is by what's been portrayed to us through Hollywood. How do they know we can't handle the truth? To me, it's a control function. I don't want you to know what I know. And the only reason I don't want you to know what I know, because I still want to have a semblance of control over you.
Yeah. I mean, that's why,
So I'm not intelligent enough to know what you know?
No one's saying.
You're so superior to me and us that you can't tell us the truth. We just got to give you a little bit at a time.
Individuals
I don't want to open
than a group.
yeah, I don't want to open these files because if I open these files, although I can handle it and still live my life and eat and sleep and make babies and have a life, but if I open them up, you can't.
I don't know.
That's what it seemed like to me. Because why else hide it?
I don't know. I can't answer that because we're never going. I doubt we're going to be in that position to be able to get to them.
So here's a question to go along with that: why do you hide things from your kids? Because you don't think they can handle them.
Yeah.
So we're
that's like, well, that's why we. I mean, I don't know. Lying to the kids is most of the time is for their benefit.
But think about that.
Little white lies.
We're not going to go black and white here.
Hey, you know about the best lie I ever told the kids.
But think about that. There's no truth in lies. And we're automatically assuming that people can't handle truth. Now, what is truth? Truth is reality. So we're automatically going to say, you, and you can't handle reality, so I'm going to give you lie, until I think and I decide, okay, now you're probably ready to handle this truth.
I don't know the answer to that.
What do you think?
I'm just saying, I just think I'm sticking to my answer. I just don't think we've proven ourselves that us as a country can't handle certain things as a whole.
Like what?
Or follow directions. Like, if something were to happen, we can't.
Follow directions is a form of control.
Well, I mean, COVID was an awesome time.
You're right.
And no one followed, they thought they knew, and.
Because there's people that was telling the truth. And then there was also people that was telling lies.
So it's going to be for everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, especially now where you could just pick up your phone and type whatever.
But my point is, why do you feel you have to tell the people lies? And the only
maybe
reason
there's something really bad in those files.
Well, I'm just saying, but the only reason I can come up with is that you're trying to control them. And maybe there is something bad. But you don't think that you have a brain to be able to deal with bad stuff? Now, you might not deal with it the same as anybody else, but wouldn't you want the fair chance to do that?
I mean, yeah. If I really, I want to know if there's aliens, but.
It's like the Matrix for me.
I don't know. I'm not losing sleep over it.
Do you want to live in a matrix, or would you like to know the truth? Red pill, blue pill. If given the choice, some people may choose the blue pill.
Yeah, I mean, it could. I mean, I'd want to know. I mean, it's like the Truman Show. I mean, I don't want to live, fake, but I don't know. I just can't answer it. You keep on. I don't know.
Because in your perspective, you don't have the choice. So if I take away your choice, the only choice you can make is the choices that I give you.
Yeah. I mean, if I was really seeking it, or.
Even if you're not seeking it, the only choices you can make is the choices I give you, which is ultimate control. Anyway, so UAPs, let's get to some butt stuff. Why the butt stuff? Why would aliens need to travel?
I don't know.
As long as they would have to travel to get here based on our physics and science to probe us in the butt.
I don't know. Maybe there's like a sensor or something that we don't know we have or something. I don't know.
That's where the gene splicing takes place, is in your butt.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't even know if it's true. I mean, I don't know if they We're trying to make an excuse about.
So maybe all life is based off of sexual content.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, I feel like if you got abducted, you'd be experimented on, but I think it'd be more.
You wouldn't think their
Fluids
intelligence
taking
would be
or
so advanced than ours that they would just know. Why would you need to experiment? I think that's our way of thinking.
maybe they're trying to. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to copy our skin DNA, to like assimilate. I don't know. That could be it. I mean, there could be people walking among us
It's just, yeah, I mean,
with skin suits on.
I guess. I just think about like the technology that would be needed
I think they just drive
in
by
our
us.
physics to be that advanced. And then why would you go to that level?
I mean, this is all based on, because even when people recount how they got abducted, what do they really say? Bright lights, feeling pain. Maybe one or two times I've ever seen someone go into detail. I mean, I remember we watched something where that woman I was like, once every 6 months.
Yeah.
She said that she got abducted, but I don't know.
I mean, you're not her, so.
No, I'm not her.
What if you was her?
Yeah, I would. Boy, that'd be exhausting.
Right.
Just stressing about that. I don't know.
I'd be like, okay, put me with armed security for the next 6 months, scientists, whoever, if you don't believe me. And
Or
let's
keep
see
me in
what
a
happens.
lead-lined basement or something. Or,
Okay, Superman.
like a bomb shelter or something.
These jokers can travel across dimensions and universes.
I'm saying with
and you
people,
worry about a bomb
with
shelter.
cameras and,
Yeah.
document me for 6 months.
And I think stuff like that doesn't happen because they believe and they know.
Yeah. They kind of just want to write it off as crazy a lot of the times.
Yeah, because, if you want to control it and government-wise, if you want to weaponize it, then why would you tell people?
I don't know. Remember that school? Oh, I can't remember where it was. Was it in Africa? I don't remember, but there was like a whole load of witnesses.
Oh, the kids.
All the kids. There was like
mass hysteria, they called it.
Yeah, but they all recount the same story.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, they were kids.
Yeah.
I mean, kids would tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, kids lie, but kids were brutally honest.
Yeah.
And they were telling, they were saying, and the teachers were the same thing, or said the same thing, and I just that was a good case.
It's just crazy. Like, you can hear all these things, and you can see all these lights, and you can see all these actual videos, and because of the disinformation, you'll still walk away with like, maybe not.
Or those hot spots when you're driving.
Until it's just like the days in the politics. Until it happens to you.
Yeah.
You can't 100% believe it.
Yeah.
So how many of you out there in the comments would like to be abducted?
What?
There, trust me, I guarantee you, there's some people that would like to have that experience. There's just like, there's some people who would volunteer to go to Mars knowing this is a one-way trip.
Yeah, they just want. I don't know about that's. I can't wrap my head, especially if you're family.
Yeah, they would leave their families to go on that one-way trip to Mars just to have that experience and say that they did it, and I guess to go down in history. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know what that does for you if you're no longer here, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why people do what they do. I don't know. There's people that. Well, I'm gonna go down a dark turn. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Well, we do get in rabbit holes here.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, I grew up around kind of wilderness, I guess, but
in Alaska.
All right. But I don't they say that there's tons. I'm sure there's tons of stuff out there. I mean, you think you saw Bigfoot.
Man, don't be saying what I think I saw.
You saw a mountain man. You saw.
We're talking about UAPs and you talking about some Bigfoot. And they want to talk about I say that I saw it. I don't believe you. I don't believe those words came out of my mouth.
You saw a mountain man. But I don't know. Everything. I don't know. Just because, I don't know. I want to say I want to see something flying, but, I don't want to wish for something then.
My thing is this, like, if you saw something that you truly could not explain, that has to lead to, like, some PTSD or something. Like, how do people feel that claim that they have been abducted?
I don't know.
That's crazy. They
have to have like people believe it and diagnose it and what I'm sure there's doctors that specialize it.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at an article earlier, and it's talking about those type of people feel traumatized.
Yeah.
What about the regression hypnosis?
Yeah.
I remember when you was talking about this one time.
Nope.
It's like, would you like to be hypnotized?
I do not.
And your answer was always, hell no.
No, I don't. Whatever's tucked away, I want it tucked away.
And see, I'm a little bit different because it's like, I look at if I went under hypnosis and something came out, I would want to explore that just for the simple fact of it being true, and then hopefully that I could build from it and grow from it. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's the difference.
Yeah. I just want it hidden. I'm good.
So you wouldn't tell the people there's UAPs out there based off of that answer?
If I saw something, I would probably say something.
Okay, so if you went into hypnosis and stuff came out.
Well, no. Normally. I'm not getting hypnotized. No. But so if I saw something.
It's like this. Okay, so let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a what if.
Yeah.
So you woke up in the morning and there was like 3 marks on your arms that was unexplained. Right? Unexplained. Mm-hmm. And you didn't know how it happened. And someone saw that and said, well, I could probably find out how that happened through hypnosis. You would say?
No.
So that's my thing with the government then. Like, you don't want to know, you don't need to know.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Even though there's a way for you to know.
Yeah, but me personally, I don't want anything else to creep up, or to come out along with those 3 marks. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Got it.
Okay, let's take a break, and we'll be back with the last 9.
Sounds good. We'll be right back on Beans and Cornbread.